I recorded my daughter's dance recital from the back row. When I watched the footage at home, I called 911. Lily is 7 years old. She has my curly hair and her dad's stubborn streak. She's been dancing since she could walk. Every recital since she was 4, I've been in the front row with flowers. This year I wasn't allowed in the building. My ex Ryan remarried last summer. Kelsey seemed fine at first, friendly at handoffs, remembering Lily's favorite snacks, but small things started bothering me. Lily stopped wanting to talk about weekends at dad's house. She started flinching when I touched her shoulders. She asked me once if it was okay to keep secrets from mommies. I brought it up to Ryan. He said I was being paranoid, said Kelsey was great with Lily, said I was looking for problems because I couldn't accept that he'd moved on. 3 weeks before the recital, I got an email from Ryan's lawyer. My presence at Lily's events was counterproductive to her adjustment. I was not welcome at the spring recital. I sat in my car and cried for an hour. Then I bought a ticket online under my sister's name. I got there early, wore a hat, sat in the last row. My heart was pounding the entire time. I kept expecting Ryan or Kelsey to spot me and cause a scene. The lights dimmed, the first group came out, then the second. Lily's group was third. When she walked onto that stage in her pink tutu, I started crying. She looked so grown up, so nervous, so proud. I held up my phone and recorded everything. She hit every step, landed every turn. When she finished, she took her bow and looked out at the audience, not at me. She couldn't see me in the back. She smiled at the front row, at her dad and Kelsey. I slipped out before anyone could see me, drove home, poured a glass of wine, sat on my couch and watched the video. I watched it 3 times just to see Lily dance. On the 4th watch, I noticed something in the corner of the frame. The dancers exited stage right. I could see part of the backstage area in my shot. I watched Lily run off, watched her face change the moment she was out of the spotlight, watched Kelsey grab her arm, hard. I rewound, watched again. Kelsey's hand wrapped around Lily's upper arm, fingers digging in. Lily's face twisted in pain. She tried to pull away. Kelsey yanked her closer and said something in her ear. Lily went still, completely still, like a switch had been flipped. They walked out of frame together. I sat there for 10 minutes not moving. Then I called 911. The officer who came to my house that night had a daughter Lily's age. I could tell by the way he watched the video. His jaw tightened, his hands curled into fists. He made calls, lots of them. By morning, CPS was at Ryan's door. They interviewed Lily separately, away from Ryan, away from Kelsey. It took 3 hours. When it was over, the caseworker called me. Your daughter disclosed physical abuse by her stepmother. Pinching, grabbing, hitting when she didn't follow instructions. She said it started 2 months after the wedding. 2 months. Lily had been hurting for 10 months. And every time I'd tried to say something, Ryan told me I was paranoid. The caseworker continued. She also said her stepmother told her if she ever told anyone, she'd make sure Lily never saw you again. That was the secret. That was what she'd been keeping from mommy. Ryan showed up at my door that night. He looked like he hadn't slept, like he'd aged 10 years in one day. She showed me pictures of Lily's bruises. His voice cracked. They were everywhere. How did I not see them? You didn't want to see them. He started crying. Right there on my doorstep. I believed her. I believed everything she said about you. I know. I almost lost my daughter because I trusted the wrong person. I didn't argue with him. He was right. It's been 8 months. Lily lives with me full time now. Ryan gets supervised visits every other weekend. He doesn't complain. I think he's still trying to forgive himself. Lily doesn't talk about Kelsey. Not yet. Maybe not ever. But she's dancing again. New studio, new teacher, same love for it she's always had. Last week she was practicing in the living room and she stopped mid-spin. Mommy, will you come to my recital this year? I pulled her into my arms. I'll be in the front row. I promise. She hugged me back tight. I know you will. She never has to keep secrets from mommy again.